What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Salamander Golf video. Today we are here at Club Champion in Hackensack. I'm going to do a little in the simulator video for you. About a year ago, down at Atlanta National in Georgia, I was taking my playability test, and my boss at the time, Alex Brown, head pro, gave me some homework. He said he wanted me to hit 107 irons and then 100 drivers leading up to the exam to prepare myself, just to try to get more consistent. Now, if you watch that video, awesome, good on you, much love, appreciate you. My swing has changed over the last year. I now predominantly hit a draw, which a year ago, I would have never been able to do. So I'm kind of gonna go and hit a bunch of 7 irons for you today. Maybe I'll dabble with some of the drivers and just kind of showcase where I'm at right now as opposed to where I was a year ago. So relax, grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that like and subscribe button, leave me a comment, and let's just get right into this. So, bunch of 7 irons. Last time I did this, I was rocking my Callaway X Hot Cavity backs, and now I'm rocking some TaylorMade P790s. Not necessarily a more forgiving club, has a little more pop to it, still forgiving, a lot sleeker, cleaner looking. I love the look and feel of this guy. So we're just gonna get right into it. 7 iron, let's go. Pretty good first one. We're gonna talk about this one just because it's the first one. A couple of numbers that are going to stand out. Ball speed is pretty good. That's pretty standard. I usually get it around 120 to 125 with my 7. Smash factor is also really solid, 1.36. I do have a tendency to launch my ball very low and get not a lot of height out of it. The apex isn't very high. But my carry in total has gone up since the last time. My 7 iron was right around 170, 175 for total. Now I'm carrying it 175, rolling out to about 185. Spin rate's pretty solid, could probably be a little higher, but for me, that's awesome. Landing angle, 44 degrees, really nice. Would love to see that for my 6 iron, but it's not quite there. Tack angle, I am very steep. That's pretty good though. Would love to see that a little less, but that's okay. Club path, I'm now swinging in to out, so I'm swinging off to the right. Last time you saw me, I'm swinging left of my target, so coming over the top, negative club path. Face angle is a little bit open, but my relation to my face angle with my club path is just a little bit close. So that's why you're seeing the shadowy part hitting more of a draw. Off center, 29 feet. We'll do better, but that's still pretty solid. It's in the fairway. Curving the ball to the left. We're hitting a draw. Good stuff. Pretty solid, like I said, a draw. That's the new norm for me. Used to hitting a fade, now we're hitting a draw. Again, like I just said, I do launch my clubs a little bit lower. Smash is good, speed is good. Spin a little bit down, would love to see that go up. 9.5 feet off the center line. We're drawing it. Now that was super solid in terms of contact, spin, launch, everything. We're gonna go over that one because that one was really solid. All right, so I did push that off to the right a bit, but speed, 128, that's phenomenal. Smash factor is through the roof. Launch is much better. Carry total, I love that. A lot of spin here, which means this ball is gonna hit and stop. If I'm hitting my 7 iron onto a green with these numbers, apex 106, this ball is sitting, and now I have a birdie putt. Landing angle 49, that's ideal. Swinging out to the right. Wants to hit a draw, ever so slightly more open, so we just kind of little butter fade that barely moved at all. But I mean, really, really good numbers here, people. I'm telling you guys, the Salamander's been putting in some work. Matthew has found the hosel. Now, that didn't read. Why didn't it read? Maybe the computer fell asleep on us. Sure did. Watch this one. Bam. That hit like here. I almost hosel shanked that. So prior to this new swing change, I would hit shanks, but I would hit toe shanks because I was so far over the top, the ball would just clip off the toe and go to the right. Now that I'm swinging into out, I'm finding the heel a lot more often. I'm also finding the center of the club face a lot more often. So, you know, I'm taking the good with the bad. Positive. not negative. A little bit of a baby fade, left that face open just a hair. Smacked the piss out of that though. That was solid. I mean, you can hear the difference between a center club strike like this one and the last one where I heel that thing. Major, major difference. When I hit the center of the face with these 790s, nothing feels better. All right, I'm pushing it a little bit, leaving the face open a little too much. While we're here, I want to give a shout out to my boy Rio, Open Face 18. Met him this year through work, really nice guy. We're gonna get together at some point next season. We're gonna make some content together. We're finally gonna start doing some collabs like I said we were gonna do 2 years ago. So really, really excited about that. Rio, if you're watching, I know we didn't get a chance to do it this year. A lot has been going on. We gotta get together. We gotta make this thing happen, all right? So let's do this. We'll get your putting squared away as well. I know you're still talking about that. We'll do that, what do you call it? Breaking the course. So Mansion Ridge next year, you and me and your buddies if you want. We'll do a 4-man, we'll do a 2-man, Breaking Mansion. Let's do it. .193 with a 7. We don't need 193 with the 7. 193 is like our 6-iron. But it's good to know we can hit it that far. We don't need to. Alex, if you're watching this, I want you to leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think of the change. Alex Brown, Zach Tilton, shouting you guys out. Let me know what you think, all right? Because this is not the same salamander you saw last year. Changing for the better, right? Always striving to get better. Kind of yank that to the left a little bit. But not bad. Again, I don't need to hit a 7-iron 200 yards. That's ridiculous. I'm just showcasing the fact that we've made a change, a significant change. Kind of stood up through that one. End result was still pretty good. 180. That one wasn't great. End result was okay. There's no pictures on a scorecard, right? That was a lazy swing I picked up. Let's give you a good one here. It's consistent. That's what golf is about, right? Consistency. 3 or 4 in a row, just a little bit pushy to the right, but still wanting to draw back. A little low, but again, just off to the right. So I'm just leaving that face open a little bit. Woo! Holy hell. All right, well, we hit a high draw. 132 was our ball speed. Finally got a little bit of height, 16 launch, 109 for our apex, 196 carry, 201 total. That's ridiculous for a 7. Smash 1.41, off the charts. Spin was a little bit low. Landing angle 48, love that. That ball had almost 60 feet of curve to the right, to the left. I drew the hell out of that thing. Oh, I fell asleep again. And I picked up a little bit, so that's gonna be a little lower. Oh, that worked out so well. We're gonna get you in on this one just because it's a fun one. Ball speed was a little down. Smash was a little down, launch was low. I mean, this is fine. If I could carry 173, roll 183, that's perfect. Spin is okay. Little low. Where are we looking? Side to side, that's our center line on the fairway. I'm right on it, 0 feet. That is dead center of the fairway. Nice little baby draw. Love that. New clubs, new swing, new salamander. Rock and roll. Little chunky, but still all right. Went mostly straight. Hey, chunks happen. Little toey on that one. Great numbers. Spin finally got over 6 figures. Love that, 6,000. Contact was a little off again, a little toey, but not so bad. We're gonna take you over to the computer and we're gonna look at some numbers. We're gonna show you the dispersion a little bit erratic, as you can see. We're kind of all over the place here. But I mean, we're basically hovering around the carry distance of 180. Ball speed on average, ball speed on average 125, smash 136, a little lower than I would love, but it's okay. Launch is low. Carry total, I am more than happy with that. 179, 186, good amount of spin. Apex is a little bit low on average. Again, that's okay. Landing angle, same. Drawing the ball on average. If we go here, we kind of bled a couple out. We just left them open, but for the most part, we are drawing everything in. We absolutely love that. So now what we're gonna do for you, still think I got a little bit of a steam left in me. We're gonna hit some drivers for you. Now I will ask you to bear with me on the drivers. The driver is still the worst part of my game, but we're getting there. Got the brand new QI35 LS, 8 degrees, set up to 10. Nolly Blue, 70 gram extra stiff flex. Now I don't feel like I need the extra stiff flex, but I feel like it is kind of helping me tighten that dispersion up a little bit. So, I do not know if I draw this or fade this. It's kind of a shot to shot basis, so. Again, just because it's the first drive, we're going to go over those numbers real quick. So we had a nice little fade there. I love that. Club speed 108, ball speed almost 158, smash factor a little under tour average, which is 1.48. We're at 1.46 there. Launch angle is pretty ideal. 12 to 16 is a good number. Carry 264, which for me is actually really solid. 277, that's about right. Spin is a little bit high. Would love to see that a little lower. Peak height is awesome. I love that. Landing angle a little steep. That's why we didn't get a lot of rollout over here. Tack angle is up, which is what we want to see in a driver. Very neutral club path. Half a degree over the top. Face angle a little bit negative as well. That's why we're seeing that nice little high fade. Simply 23 feet off the center line. Just between 7 and 8 yards off the center. That is perfect. A little bit of curve to it. That's a really good start. We're not upset there. About 270 to 280 is kind of my zone for distance. I can take some of that spin off and get it over 280. So speed was actually down a couple of miles an hour. Launch was a little bit higher. So got that ball a little bit higher in the air off the get-go, but a little lower overall, only 102 feet in the air. 268 carry, 291 total, because that spin was under 2,000, a low amount of spin. So it just hit and rolled, which is okay. Smash was a little down too. 10 yards off center line, 10 yards. At 291, your boy will take that every day. I mean, copy paste, right? Contact isn't great. I'm hitting it a little high on the face. Launch angle is perfect. Spin is a little bit low, but 265 carry, 292 total. Ooh, that felt like solid contact. We just fell asleep over here. Ooh, a little bit of a push. So ball speed is up, 158. Smash is perfect now. We're at tour average, 148. Launch is still really good. Spin is excellent, 2100, almost 2200. We just left the face a slight bit open with a little bit of an over the top, so that just exaggerated that fade. 292, 3 shots in a row. I love that. Solid. Little spinny, but really solid. I'm gonna show you this one because this got some good numbers, guys. That's my face. Great numbers. First off, 9 feet of curve to the right, so a tiny little butter fade, and we are 8 feet off that center line. That's less than 3 yards, people. That is amazing. Club speed is almost 110. 161 for your ball speed. Your boy doesn't hit that. Not very often. Smash factor is great. Launch is a little bit on the lower side for this one. 268 carry, 290 total. A little bit spinnier, that's why we didn't get as much of a rollout. Apex is 92. Landing angle is ideal, love that. Into out, face angle is a little closed. 9 feet of curve. That is ideal, people. If we could do that every time, we will be happy campers. That one's gonna be a little right. Yep. Oh, we're doing it now. Now we lost it. Lost it, people. Great contact, very left. The good news is, when you can start feeling what you're doing within the shot and know where it's gonna go, it's not helpful in the moment, but you're understanding your golf swing. Speed was good. Actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Nope, off to the right. Yeah, we lost it. We lost it, guys, but that's okay. Even with the driver, our swing is different. So that's kind of what this whole video is about. The change I've made over the last year. Hey! There we go. Oh, that felt good. We fell asleep. Let's see. What the heck? Little baby fade. 158, almost 159 ball speed. Perfect smash 148. 290. We'll round up. 295 total. Spin was 2450. 10 yards off the center line. Nothing wrong with that, people. Almost 300. The old dog still got a little kick in him. All right, last one. If it's a good one, it's the last one. If it's not a good one, obviously it's not the last one. You got to end on a good one. Oh, that was hammered. We're gonna end it on that one. We're gonna end it on that one. That was great. We're gonna look at some numbers real quick, then we'll go to the outro. Super excited about that one. Club speed, almost 110. Ball speed, another one over 160. Don't do that often. 147, almost perfect for tour average. Launch, a little bit low, but we're good. 272 carry, 291 total. Awesome spin. Ideal would be between 2 and 2,500. Peak height is nice and high. Landing angle is great. Swinging up on it. Club path is into out. We want to hit a draw. Face angle ever so slightly open. Face to path, we're hitting a draw. 15, we'll call it 16 feet off the center line. Math, what is that? 5 yards off the center line. Math. I can't do math right now. My brain is bugging. Draw, 32 feet of curve. That is ideal. If we look at our, it's not what we wanted to do. Our dispersion chart, okay. We're a little erratic. We're kind of all over the place. And this is our 7-iron down here. So driver dispersion, had a couple bleed off to the right. 7-iron dispersion, we're pretty good. Let's look at some numbers. For the driver, average club speed 108, ball speed 157, 146 for the smash. It's pretty solid. 13 degrees of launch for me is awesome. Again, the 7-iron should be higher. 263 carry, 284 total. Spin rate is under 2,500. Peak height is over 100. Landing angle is 38. Swinging up on it. Club path is positive. Face angle is positive. Mostly saying that I hit a fade with it. which is probably pretty accurate, but not too bad overall. Right, that's a good one to end on. Let's look at all the shots. Holy cow. Left, right, we're doing great. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this was just a comparison from where I am now to where I was last year. Huge difference that I can at least tell. I still have yet to break 80. I was hoping to do that this year. Felt really confident about it, just didn't get out to play enough. Played maybe 10 times this year. Best round was an 84. So we're finding it. I think we can see it from behind me. We're finding our groove. So I'm really positive and really enthusiastic about this next upcoming season in 2026. Like I said, shout out to Open Face 18 in Rio. We are going to get together. We are going to collab next year. 100%, that's a guarantee. Other than that, I'm just excited to see where my game is trending. Definitely going upwards. I know breaking 80 is in the cards coming next year. I don't care what I have to do. If I have to take days off of work, I'm going to go out and play and I'm going to break 80. Once again, I will challenge Bob from Bob Does Sports to breaking 80. Now, he does get to play a lot more often than I do, so there's a pretty good chance he breaks 80 before I do. But, you know, unfortunately, I live in the Northeast, so not much I can do about it right now unless I go on a trip. So if by chance, by next springtime, Bob does not break 80, the challenge still is out there, Bob. I want to see who can break it first. Let's put something on the line and let's just get together and have a heads-up match. I think that would be pretty ideal. I know you guys are doing the Joey matches with Joe versus Schmo. I'll even throw my hat in the ring to challenge Joe as well. I think I can take him. He says he's an 8 handicap. I'm about a 12. That's okay. I still think I can beat him. So let's see what we can do. Let's make something happen. I know you guys are from, at least Bob, you're from the tri-state area. Let's do this. Golficity, if you're watching, shout out to you guys too. You're from Jersey. I work in Hackensack. Let's make something happen next year, okay? Other than that, I've rambled for way too long. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. If this video will probably come out after the holidays, so wishing you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hope it's the best. Happy New Year if this video doesn't come out before then. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Much love.